Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles a twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab, and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Saturday afternoon for you and yours. I'm Chase Miller here with you from Mayville State University on the campus of Mayville State here at the Louis Lee Fieldhouse. This is high school basketball here today on yourliveevent.com as this one features the Linton-HMB Lions going up against the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. Joel Ansello also with you here today. This is our pregame conversation brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. Linton-HMB at 19-6 on the season going up against the 19-6 Thunder of Hatton-Northwood. Linton-HMB able to get here through the region tournament with a win over Wymer-Lidgerwood by 14 in Region 1. Then they able to defeat Edgeley-Cullowmont-Pillier 41-34. Then they lost to Lemoore-Litchfield-Marion in the Region 1 title 45-29. Well, for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder, able to get by Park River-Fordville-Lincoln in the Region 2 quarters by 5 points. Then they lost to Benson County 62-31 in the semis before winning in the third place matchup here in Devil's Lake over the Mayport CG Patriots 54-52. We'll take a quick break and we come back after this. Dive into a little bit of some of the all accolades here for both Linton-HMB, Hatton-Northwood. Get to our starting lineups. Take a look at what's happening across the state in Division B and also what happened in Division A. That and more is still to come here on yourliveevent.com.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
You can buy the quarter half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsborough. You can buy beef by the quarter half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsborough.
The Outlaws are coming back. The World of Outlaws Late Model Series is coming back to Ada, the Norman County Raceway. Saturday, June 28th, the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series will have 2 shows at Red River Valley Speedway Saturday, May 31st and August 23rd. For tickets and more information, visit ncraceway.com. RedRiverValleySpeedway.com or follow on Facebook.
The Northern Cass Booster Club is here for all Jaguar students from academics, arts, athletics, and co-curricular activities throughout the school year. You can find more information or become a Northern Cass Booster Club member today by scanning the QR code on screen now or follow the Northern Cass Booster Club on Facebook for updates throughout the year, or simply search for the Northern Cass Booster Club page on the Northern Cass School website. Go Jags! High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com as we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here in this one. This is the Division B state qualifiers today on YourLiveEvent.com. Chase Miller alongside Joe Lancello with you here inside the Louis Lee Fieldhouse on the campus of Mayville State University. Taking a look at other matchups across the state of North Dakota here today in B. Kenmare Bowbells goes up against Bowman County out west. It'll be at 5 o'clock. And then at 7 o'clock, it's Central McLean against Towner Granville Upham. Region champs so far of Lemoore Litchfield out of Region 1. Also from there, you have in the state tournament, Langdon area Munich out of Region 2. Lewis Clark Berthold out of Region 3. And Grant County Mont Regent out of Region 4. Matchups again, and some of the teams that have made it to state. The state tournament will be beginning on Thursday at the Jamestown Civic Center, while for the A tournament, that'll begin on Thursday at the Minot State Dome. Valley City, Devils Lake Rugby, Dickinson Trendy, Thompson Carrington, Turtle Mountain, and South Prairie Max all have advanced to the state tournament on the A side. Here today on YourLiveEvent.com and the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. This is a particular program that, going back through their history, 14-9 a season ago, 3 state tournament appearances, most recently coming in 2005 here for the Thunder. Hatton made it in 95 and 1999, but Hatton-Northwood made it in 2005. Hailing out of Region 2, District 4, 3 teams out of the 3 teams awfully good in District 4 this season. Mayport CG, who Hatton-Northwood beat to get here. Benson County's been on top of the poll, or 1 or 2 for the majority of the season here in B. We'll see them a little bit later on against Maple River. Well, for Linton-HMB, the H stands for Hazleton, the B stands for Braddock, and the M stands for Moffett. The Lions out of Region 1, District 2, the number 2 team after falling short to Lemoore Litchfield. A storied program history for them as well. Runners-up in 04 to Larimore in 2012 against Grafton for the Lions. Then Braddock had 5 state tournament appearances from 81 through 89. Runner-up to Esmond Maddock in for the Linton-HMB Lions in 87. Then state champs on the way for Braddock. That was state champs for Braddock against Marion Montpelier back in 1988. 11 state tournament appearances all time here for Linton-HMB from 95, most recently again coming in 2022. That's a little bit of a history for the Lions and the Thunder. We'll take a quick break when we come back after this. Dive into some of the players to watch out for and some of the accolades they've won so far here this season. That and more here from Mayville. The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Looking to sell your equipment or needing an upgrade? Purple Wave Auction has you covered. From construction to agriculture and fleet, we make it easy for you to sell, bid, or buy. Always online and always no reserve. Take the next step and register for free today at purplewave.com. It's time to experience the easiest and most straightforward way to buy and sell equipment with Purple Wave Auction.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, But how they get done? Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
High school basketball here today on yourliveevent.com as this one continues here for the Division B State Basketball Choir here, a state basketball tournament here in Mayville. For the Lions, Jersey Vogel, the Region 1 Senior Athlete of the Year, the Senior Athlete of the Year in District 2. Michael Sherrato, the head coach, is the Region 1 Coach of the Year as well here for the Lions. Well, for Hatton-Northwood, they've got some hardware as well. Region 2 Senior Athlete and District 4 Senior Athlete of the Year in Miss Azure, as heading to Concordia for collegiate hoops coming up in the fall for Kennison here. And then Elizabeth Pinkey, an all-District 4 and all-Region 2 team selection as well. Linton-HMB, they have two Linton-HMB 6 losses on the season, the same here for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. For the Lions, obviously, Jersey Vogel is a number 1 to contend with here today, but Hatton-Northwood also has some playmakers when it comes to what they are able to do in their own right here for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder, and we'll see how these two teams match up on the season. First game between these two on the year between the Lions and alongside the Thunder. Winner of this contest will make their way to Jamestown coming up at the Jamestown Civic Center. Game coming up here later tonight between Maple River and Benson County. They did not play each other against the season. Region 1 versus Region 2 here. The Maple River Raiders out of Region 1 going up against Benson County a little bit later on here tonight out of Region 2. Taking a look at some of the teams that made it to state already here in B that made it from a year ago, and some new teams as well. 4 teams that qualified are all new so far from last year, and that's 4 different new region champions as well, as we alluded to earlier with Lemoore Litchfield-Marion, Langdon Area Munich, Lewis and Clark Berthold, and Grant County Mont Region. So it's going to be some new blood in Jamestown here for the second year of the Division B basketball tournament here in the state of North Dakota. Teams that are still alive, a chance to get there. Bowman County and Kenmare Bullbells, one of those two teams will be eliminated as they're playing each other here at 5 o'clock out west. Central McLean still alive if they can get by a scrappy Towner Cranville Upham club a little bit later on tonight. Then Maple River trying to make it back-to-back state tournament appearances if they can get by a very dangerous Wildcats team from Benson County. So that's, again, going to be a lot of new faces potentially. We know one for sure is going to be back with Kenmare Bullbells, Bowman County, but potentially there could be 7 new teams at a Division B basketball tournament, and I'm not sure the last time we've had that happen either on the A or the boys side as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun to see what happens as this next couple hours continues to progress. Also, later on here tonight, we'll find out what's going to happen between the A seed line as all 8 teams have been selected. Now it goes to a coach's vote to determine 1 through 8 and figure out who's going to be playing who in the matchups of the quarterfinals. Same things when it comes to the B side. Find a way just to get to this Jamestown, and then from there figure out a little bit who can make their way to the respective state tournament and what your opening round matchups will be respectively. But Linton-HMB, again, the Lions, a very storied history here for Braddock, Hazelton, and Moffett as well. The road to the state qualifiers began in the district tournament here. District 2, a winner over South Border in the quarters, topped EKM in the semis, then able to defeat Lemoore Litchfield-Marion 68-59 in the District 2 title before succumbing to Lemoore Litchfield-Marion then in the Region 1 title, as that's why they are here. Well, for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder, maybe the toughest district in the state of North Dakota for girls basketball, able to defeat Nelson County in the quarters, lost to Mayport CG by 25 in the semis before defeating New Rockford Cheyenne by 8 in a Region 2 qualifier. They eventually lost to Benson County, who we'll see here later tonight again in the Region 2 semifinals, then able to get their revenge on Mayport CG 54-52 up in Devil's Lake back on Thursday. That does it for our pregame conversation. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Earlier today here on yourliveevent.com, Joe Lancello had the call. Thompson with a 64-41 win over Northern Cass. Addison Sage, Kaya Hurst, a 1-2 combination. Hayden Crockett able to get the all-time school mark in scoring here for Northern Cass in her final game before she heads off to Jamestown to compete for the Jimmies. Carrington gets by the Kindred Vikings for a second consecutive season, so the Carrington Cardinals are making their way back to state. Also earlier today out west, Turner Mountain over Shiloh Christian, and South Prairie Max downs the Hazen Bison 54-14. Back after this with our starting lineups again. That does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all, from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. It's time for the B to take center stage here at the Louis Lee Fieldhouse on the campus of Mayville State in Mayville. Our American Crystal starting lineups are next here on your live event.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products, to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Jacobs.
High school basketball here today on yourliveevent.com. Chase Miller, Joe Lancella with you here on the campus of Mayville State University. For the Thunder, they'll roll like this. Abby Padilla, 5'7" sophomore guard with Amy Draxton, a 5'6" senior. Annika Pinky, the 5'8" freshman. Annika again at 5'8". From there you have Azure, the 5'11" senior, and Elizabeth Pinky, a 6' junior center. So again, Padilla, Draxton, Pinky, Azure, and Pinky. Tony Evenstead, the head coach here for the Thunder, 19 wins and 6 losses on the season. As we turn our attention now to the team clad in white here on this late afternoon, early evening in the Linton-HMB Lions. Avery Vandervorst, a sophomore guard. Brooklyn Schumacher, a junior center. Amber McCroy, a senior guard. You have Miss Reichman here, a junior forward on the way here for a Reichman, and then Jersey Vogel, the senior forward. So again, Vandervorst, Schumacher, McCroy, Reichman, and Vogel. Michael Sherrato, 19 and 6 mark on the season as well here in this one. Those are our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products. Go to crystalsugar.com. That again is crystalsugar.com. 4 8-minute quarters, a 35-second shot clock here in Division B girls basketball. Still one more game yet to play with Maple River and Benson County. But first things first, are the Lions or the Thunder making the trek to the Buffalo City? As putting this ball up in the air is Jake Schlecht on a Saturday afternoon. Opening tip at 4:54, and the Division B qualifiers are underway here in Mayville. Thunder will come out, little man pressure defense. Jersey Vogel here guarded as they go back to the left-handed side by Schumacher. Schumacher handles it between the circles here as the Thunder will give it right-handed side on the defense. Here goes Reichman now for the Lions. Reichman hand up to Amber McCroy. This one's on the deck, and Vogel will come away with it. Jersey Vogel will slow it up for a moment. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Vogel at the right wing, able to drive to the baseline. Extra pass. Here's a 3 on the way for Schumacher. Swirl it in on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Opening points coming to the Lions. Patient there for Linton-HMB as they're able to finish, as this one is going to be tipped and stolen away. Reichman gets the steal. Reichman off the backboard, good for 2. Little 5-0 run here for the Lions as they take an early lead in the opening 50 seconds. Azure uses up the dribble now to Padilla. Padilla with 25 seconds on the shot clock to 26 and a timeout for Tony Evenstead. Full court pressure defense here by Linton-HMB. Early timeout on the floor. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's a 5-0 lead for the Lions.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 75 Red Angus bulls plus 20 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics, producing Red Angus genetics with sustainability for over 26 years. Request a catalog today. Call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189 or Facebook Jacobson Red Angus. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th, 1 p.m.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit banknorth.bank. That again is banknorth.bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lenders. See what values-based banking can do for you. So after the quick timeout from Tony Evenstead here, the Thunder are under constant pressure yet again. Here able to bring the ball in the front court. Now they're trying to break it, and if you break it, try to take it to the rim and get an easy field goal. Lions get back well defensively. Draxton here in the first crack of it here for Padilla in the front court for the Thunder, but the shot clock already down to 7. Azure here with 6 leads it to the baseline. They don't see the shot clock running down. Azure at the left baseline trying to get a shot off to beat the horn. It will be a shot clock violation. And the Hatton-Northwood Thunder back-to-back turnovers to begin this contest, as the Lions right now defense is definitely putting an early mark for a potential Enbridge Energy player of the game in terms of what they've been able to do so far here in this contest. As he'll handle it now for the Lions in the front court, that'll go to Vogel. Jersey, the senior 2 region athlete of the year, Schumacher up top to Vogel, ripping it through right to left, bounce pass, double team on the way for the Thunder, and Padilla comes away with a steal. Padilla here at the right wing. Free throw line extended. Gives this one now to Pinky. That's Elizabeth. And the Thunder will have to find a better way early on in this one to control the ball and get into their offensive set. As so far the Lions defense is a humming in this first minute and 52 seconds. The Lions will utilize it here, as they will in the front court with Jersey Vogel. Vogel's going to drive to the right wing. Here comes a double as they give it now to Schumacher. Schumacher at the free throw line, drive kick open. Here's McCroy. She's going to drive to the right block, partially deflected. Good defense there by Draxton to get a hand on it, and the Thunders get a good stop. Nice contingent from both Linton-HMB and Hatton-Northwood here today in Mayville. Up and over on the pass. This one goes to the right wing. Annika Pinky will handle it there to the right-handed side. Draxton with the basketball. As she handles it, that's Padilla, back up top to Azure. Azure here at the top of the key, guarded by Vogel. 10 seconds here on the shot clock as they kick it to Azure. Right wing 3 on the way. Nothing but twine. Azure with the triple, and the Thunder on the board here at the 5:20 mark of the opening quarter. Big bucket for Hatton-Northwood. They're trying to take the lid off the rim. Right wing goes Reichman. Reichman back between the circles to Vandervorst as she will weave her way to the right short corner. Puts one up. This one off the lip of the rim. And a rebound here to Pinky. All of a sudden now, even after a slow start for the Thunder, a chance to tie or take the lead here 3 minutes into this contest. Ball will go right-handed side. Annika Pinky here at the wing. This one gets batted down, able to spin high off the window. That'll go long. Rebound, put back, good for 2 with the left hand. Elizabeth Pinky, and it's a little 5-0 run for the Thunder. 4:40 left to play on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard in this first quarter, as the Lions will see it between the rings to Vandervorst as this one gets whipped now to Reichman. Reichman hands this one off to Schumacher back to the wing as that one will make its way in a kick by Azure, and the shot clock will reset to 20. Substitution into the game for the first time here for Coach Tony Evenstead, as you'll see a couple new faces in Izzy or Isabel Padilla, the younger sister here. the 5'9 freshman, will come into the lineup. Also, Natalie Nosted, the 5'8 freshman guard as well. Ball to Vogel here now for the Lions. Vogel able to spin on the inside. Step through. Good help defense by Elizabeth Pinky. It'll be last touch by Elizabeth and stay Linton-HMB basketball. Make sure you patronize all of our sponsors. Without them, we would not be able to bring you the Division A and Division B state qualifiers. Be in the evening portion here tonight. Ball left-handed side. Reichman will wind. She'll shoot. Long rebound here. Going to be one on the way by Azure. The future Cobber able to get her mitts on that one. Ball goes in the front court now. With it is Annika Pinky back to Azure here as Azure leaves it to the baseline. As she does the left-handed side, that'll go Padilla. That's Izzy, and this one will be out of bounds. Dustin Payne says it will be Thunder basketball. Hatton-Northwood out in their black uniforms with the blue stripes with Thunder written in cursive and blue with the white numerals. Linton-HMB in their home whites with that little maroon Lions across the front, maroon numerals, little gold trim down the side. Ball will go on the interior. That's Smith. Rebound, Pinky can't get it to go. It's still loose on the way. Here's the other Pinky. Annika on a foul here on the way for the Lions. So the Thunder, after the opening 2 minutes where they couldn't hold on to the ball, all of a sudden have found their offense here as a foul will be assessed here on Linton-HMB. That'll be their first of the contest. Ball will get thrown in. No good on the way by Nosted. Good rebound here by Jersey Vogel as Vogel pushes the tempo up the floor. This one goes to McCroy. That's Amber. Back to the right wing. Here goes Schumacher. Deep three off the mark. A rebound here for the Thunder. A spin, and this one eventually goes here to Padilla. That's Izzy. Up the floor. Good defense here by Schumacher. Turnover number 4 here for the Lions. Just over 3 minutes to play here in this first quarter. It was a 5-0 run for those of you just starting off for Linton-HMB in the opening 50 seconds. They haven't scored since. Lions give it up top. That's to Vandervorst as they give it right wing now to Schumacher. Schumacher here between the circles. It's still loose. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Avery's going to spin at the high post. A good help defense here by the Thunder. Ball's on the deck, and the Thunder will come up with it. Now, both teams have settled into this contest as Megan McCroy, the sophomore, will check in here for Linton-HMB. Also, Macy Haas will check in as well. Macy, an 8th grader here, can play that guard and forward spot for Coach Michael Shirato here for the Lions. Thunder at the right wing as Pinky is posting up. Azure open on the baseline. That's dangerous. Here's the three. Tickles the twine. Azure with 2 field goals from beyond the arc, and the Thunder for the first time today have a lead here at 8-5. Three-pointer for Vogel to tie at the right wing. No good. Rebound coming down in the hands here of the Thunder. And then we're going to get a tie-up here, and the arrow is going to stay with Linton-HMB, much to the chagrin of the Hatton-Northwood fans here today. Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's an 8-5 lead. Hatton-Northwood leads by 3.
Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead, wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments, with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments, with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
Timeout on the floor, brought to you in part by Bank North. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. See what values-based banking can do for you at Bank North. Our trusted financial partner for generations. Go to banknorth.bank. 8-5 Thunder as Hatton-Northwood right now on an 8-0 run after a 5-0 run to begin this game here for Linton-HMB. And again, it's been since the 7-10 mark since the Lions have scored. Ball will be thrown in. This one goes to Schumacher, and a foul here on the reach by Nosted. That'll be the first foul of the game for the Thunder. Just one foul so far for the Lions. So a clean game in that category. As the Lions will see this one on the inbounds with Megan McCroy. McCroy will handle it at that Mayville State Comet emblem. Leads it right-hand side to Megan. McCroy will see it here. Vogel comes up through a staggered screen. Vogel with a shot fake. Double team coming. Vogel step through left-handed side to Haas as she works it now to Vogel. Vogel at the right wing. Thought about a three-pointer to Schumacher. Now Schumacher drive kick. This one goes to Megan. And a traveling violation here on Linton-HMB. McCroy will get called for the foul. That'll be her first. That'll be the traveling violation. So it'll be the second turnover of the game. As the Lions will be back, Vander Vorst and alongside here with McCroy. Just over 2 minutes to play here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Go to dhb.bank. That again is dhb.bank to find a branch or location near you in North Dakota and Minnesota. Ball goes on the baseline, tiptoeing it here is the Thunder. Now to Izzy Padilla. Padilla inside the paint off the backboard. Can't get it to go. Rebound one here by Avery. Vander Vorst nearly an over and back. Schumacher to the left-handed side as this one goes to McCroy. Now to Schumacher. Schumacher going to drive to the paint now to Vogel. Jersey ripping it through right to left. Open top. The key. Lions won't shoot it. Right-handed side. Schumacher will. She'll launch. She'll shoot. And she'll score. That takes a spell of nearly 6 minutes and change here for the Lions that they have yet to score since the opening minute. Second tie of the contest here at 8 apiece. Thunder will handle it now to Azure. Azure with the team high 6 points so far in the game as Azure taking a couple of dribbles, crossing over right to left, rips it through now to Annika Pinky. Pinky here at the right wing, looking back door, back to Azure. Azure with 12 seconds on the shot clock, going to drive on the baseline, forces one up with the left hand, no. Rebound, Pinky, left-handed layup for two. Elizabeth Pinky for the second time with a putback for two, and the Thunder are up by 2. Vogel will see it now. Vogel at the right wing, pick and pop to Schumacher. Schumacher at the free throw line, able to drive kick. This for the lead. Three-pointer here for Amber McCroy. That one will go off the mark, no good. Good rebound on the inside by Elizabeth. That's her 5th board of the game that we have her down for. Azure in the front court here. Hatton-Northwood's going to drive, leaves it right-hand side. Shot fake here for Nosted. Nosted at the right wing, back to Azure here. Azure will handle the basketball, guarded by Vogel. Man pressure defense for both teams so far here on this Saturday, late afternoon, early evening. Northwood, Hatton-Northwood will see this now. That'll go to Elizabeth Pinky. 9 seconds on the shot clock to Annika Pinky, now to Azure. Azure with 5 seconds, with 4, takes the ball screen, uses up the dribble, step through. Vogel gets the steal. Vogel in transition, the other side of the floor. Here goes Avery to the 10. Oh, what a block shot by Hatton-Northwoods. Izzy Padilla, the 5'9" freshman, hustling back to block that shot. That nearly looked dead in the right, so it was going to be an easy Saturday evening stroll for 2. Instead, with 6.2, the Lions inbound at Vogel at the right of the key, and a traveling violation here on the Lions. Give the hustle play to Izzy Padilla, the 5'9" freshman, coming up large for Hatton-Northwood. Azure with 3 seconds, crossing the timeline with 2. Azure with 1 to beat the horn. That one is going to be short, and that's how we'll end our first quarter play. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Hatton-Northwood leads it.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. That again is dhb.bank. Chase Miller alongside with you here today. Joe Lancello here from Mayville State. An entertaining opening 8 minutes of play in which the Hatton-Northwood Thunder lead it here by 2. At 10-8, there are 2 threes by Azure on the way here for Hatton-Northwood, while for Linton-HMB they have 2 threes on the way for Brooklyn Schumacher. Ball goes on the inside. Pinky makes her way to the baseline, off the window for 2. Elizabeth Pinky now with 6, and Hatton-Northwood leads it by 4. Make that 5 of 11 shooting now here for the Thunder, while Linton-HMB is 3 of 12 shooting from the floor. Make that 3 of 11 shooting from the floor here for the Lions. Lions will handle it here now to Vogel. Vogel at the left wing, drives on the baseline, throws one up. This one is blocked, and a rebound here for Pinky. Pinky goes to the other side. Transition opportunity for the Thunder. They will give it now to Annika Pinky. Back inside to Elizabeth. Elizabeth is doubled, and looks like this one will be in the act of shooting. Dustin Payne will come across here, one of our three-man officiating crew here in this one, as Reichman picks the foul. That'll be her first, and the team's first of the contest of the second quarter, that is, here for Linton-HMB. First free throw attempt for either club here tonight as Pinky to the line. Right-handed toss on the way for Elizabeth. This one is up and in. Elizabeth Pinky now with 7. Azure and Pinky have been the law firm here for Hatton-Northwood as they've got all 13 points. Free throw opportunity. Number 2 is up and good. Elizabeth Pinky now with 8 points here, and the Thunder have their largest lead of the game. It's 14-8 since it was tied at 8 apiece. Hatton-Northwood on a nice little 6-0 run here. Schumacher, right-handed scoop shot off the backboard. No, follows her shot. Kick left-handed side goes McCroy. Amber drive kick to the near wing. Vandervorst. Vandervorst going to drive into a double team. Azure was there to bat the ball away, and a turnover here on the Lions there for it. It's a 2-on-2 for the Thunder. Izzy to the paint. Izzy off the window, and Izzy scores. Padilla points in transition, and the Thunder are rolling now as they lead it by 8. Linton-HMB looking for something quality here for the Lions. Jersey Vogel to the right wing. Free throw line extended. Vogel with the basketball here and a reach and foul on Hatton-Northwood. Annika Pinky got her hand cut in the cookie jar. That'll be her first, the team's first here. As the Thunder will make a substitution as Abby Padilla will check in the lineup for the aforementioned Annika Pinky. Tony Evenstead, the head coach for Hatton-Northwood. Michael Sherrato, the head coach here for Linton-HMB. Ball will work its way to left-handed side to Vogel. Vogel drops this one off to Schumacher. It's loose run in front of the Thunder student section. And we'll have a tie-up here on the arrow. Will stay with the Lions. Shot clock at 27 seconds. Make sure you stay tuned to our halftime show. Brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance with Ryan Opdell Agency in Hillsboro. We'll recap what happened on the A side. We'll get you ready for our nightcap. That and more in the first half numbers. Ball will go right wing to Avery Vandervorst as she leaves it left-handed side on this weaving action. Amber McCroy near sideline to Schumacher. Schumacher tiptoes the end line, able to get the reversal up and in. Brooklyn Schumacher now with 8 of the 10 points here for Linton-HMB. Jersey Vogel has yet to score for the Lions. Right-handed side, that'll be Nosted as she handles this one now to Azure. Azure to the right wing, able to spin. Good help double here by Schumacher. Azure, though, spins from the paint to the baseline. Good-looking move here for Kennison. She's got 8. The Thunder lead it by 8. Vandervorst will handle it here now to Vogel. Vogel with the dribble handoff to McCroy. Amber at the free throw line, gives it now to Avery. Avery works it now to Schumacher. Brooklyn will take the ball screen there. Left-handed side, three-pointer here for the Lions. That one will swirl out, no. Rebound tip by Vogel. Out of bounds here for Linton-HMB as Avery Vandervorst was there for the opportunity. We'll get a timeout on the floor on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 5:29 left to play. Timeout Lions. The Thunder lead it by 8.
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Chase Miller, Joe Lancilla with you here today on YourLiveEvent.com. This is the Division B State Qualifier here. Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit a branch near you at banknorth.bank to find a branch near you. See what values-based banking can do for you, helping customers and communities build, grow, and prosper at Bank North. 18-10 here as Hatton-Northwood has outscored the Linton-HMB Lions 8-2 here in the second quarter. After the timeout by Michael Sherrato, the Lions will have 3 remaining in the contest. Elizabeth Pinky gives it to Azure. Azure with a deep 3 on the way. That'll graze the front iron. Rebound here for the Lions. Amber McCroy gets the loose ball. Now it goes up the floor to Vogel. Vogel on the near sideline, going to drive here for the Lions as she does. Give this to the right of Keita Schumacher. Schumacher with it now as the Thunder pack in the paint. This one goes up and another block shot as Draxton was there on the good help side after Amber McCroy was going for a drive. Left-handed side now goes to Padilla. That's Izzy. Padilla lost it for a moment. Good hustle there for Macy Haas as it will stay Thunder basketball. As Avery will check in quickly, as Vander Vorst will check back into the game here for the Lions. Ball's going to get deflected and we'll get a reach. Foul will be on the floor. Foul will come across here on the way. This one will be on Schumacher, her first, the team's second here. As the Hatton-Northwood Thunder will handle it now with Padilla. Padilla sees this, in some trouble. Ball will go to Azure. Azure gets double team, rips it through, and we're going to get a tie-up with her and Vogel. The arrow will stay with the Thunder. Just taking a look at the Lions in terms of postseason play. This is their 7th game. 64 points, 50, 68, 46 against the Warbirds, 41 against EKM. And then they lost in the title to Lemoore Litchfield with just 29 points. So since the regional in Jamestown, points have been a little more harder to come by here for Linton-HMB, and that's starting this first half as well. Ball will go on the interior. Elizabeth Pinky gets doubled. Double on the kick now to the top of the key here for the Thunder. Padilla makes her way to the right block, and there's a foul. Vander Vorst will pick up her second, the team's third here. Free throws upcoming for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder in their freshman guard. The Thunder trying to get a District 4 team in state for sure. Free throw attempt will be off the mark as head coach Rob Scher and the Langdon area Munich Cardinals able to defeat Benson County in the championship up in Region 2. This one will be on the deck. This one is going to be out of play, and it will stay Hatton-Northwood basketball. Mayport CG, the defending champs, are no longer alive after they were knocked out by the Thunder for the third place game. So someone new is winning the B girls here in Jamestown. And as we said on the broadcast earlier on the pregame show, there's going to be a lot of new faces here at the Buffalo City. 4 different region title champs from a season ago. This shot's going to be off the mark, no good. Great box on the inside as Hayes will come up with it. The Lions right now just looking for something in rhythm. Early on, they forced 3 turnovers in the first 60 seconds of the game. They got 5 points because of it. Since then, they've been a little bit of a dry spell. Jumper is off the mark, no good by Reichman. Rebound here for Azure. Azure, baseball pass up the floor to Annika Pinky. Pinky's going to drive off the window, and there's a foul. Vander Vorst going to get tabbed with her 3rd foul of the game. And you'll see free throws again here for Hatton-Northwood. Pinky to the free throw line to shoot 2. Now for Hatton-Northwood, able to make it through the regionals with a 5-point win, scoring 58 points against Park River Fortville Lake, and they were held to just 31 against Benson County as the Wildcats doubled up the Thunder, but then they came back with a 54-52 win up at Devil's Lake against Mayport CG. It was a last-second three-pointer that was short for the Patriots that allowed the Thunder to get to Mayville State. Good box out on the inside by Schumacher, but someone forgot about Azure. Azure's pass gets deflected. Pinky saves this one in the hands of Annika Pinky. Annika and Elizabeth there, tandem duos. This one's going to get turned over. Jersey Vogel will come with it now, and there's a little body foul here by Annika Pinky, her first and the team's second. High school basketball today here on YourLiveEvent.com. Make sure you go to our website to check out more games in action throughout here the weekend. And once we get here to March the 4th and the 3rd, 5th, and everything else in the first couple of days here in March, or simply subscribe to our YouTube channel on Your Live Event. Vogel jumper, baseline short. Rebound, Vogel, a second chance. Yes. Vogel with her first made field goal of the contest here at the 3:17 mark here for the Lions. And if Jersey can get going, that can be an engine that could roar for a long time here for the Lions. Ball is able to reverse now to Padilla. Padilla will see it now to Azure. Azure right-handed side with the basketball. There goes Draxton back to Azure here. 20 on the shot clock. Azure at the right wing. Going to drive on Vogel. Throws one up off the heel of the rim. No good. Rebound is Schumacher. Brooklyn will handle it here, and the Lions back within 2 possessions, trying to cut into that deficit. Vogel here at the right wing, pops a pass on the skip. Left-handed side to McCroy. That's Amber. Back to Schumacher between the rings. Schumacher with a deep 3 on the way. Yes, sir! Schumacher with her third made triple. Her third 3 of the game. And the Lions, just like that, it's a little 5-0 run. 18-16 Lions back within 3. Hatton-Northwood here with Padilla. Nice pass across the paint. Up and in for 2 to Annika Pinky. 20-15 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, getting late here in this first half of play. Hatton-Northwood with a good answer as Macy Haas will see this to the top to Schumacher. Schumacher here going to drive left-handed layup, count it, got it good. Oh, it's Brooklyn's world and we're just living in it. Schumacher now with 7 in the quarter. She's got 13 in the game. Foul will be on Draxton. That'll be her first, the team's third. And we'll see substitutions into the contest as Izzy Padilla and Natalie Nostad will check in here for Hatton-Northwood. Lions able to have Haas on the floor also with Reichman. Free throw is up and in for Schumacher. Brooklyn Schumacher's done the heavy lifting here for the junior here for Linton-HMB as she scored 14 of the 18 points. Ball will go right-handed side now for the Thunder as Nostad able to give it to the right of the key. That's Izzy Padilla. Back to Nostad here. A Lion hits the deck. Open jumper, no. Rebound for Brooklyn. A foul here for Hatton-Northwood. That's the final foul they had to give. Nostad will pick up her second and the team's fourth. 1:51 left to play here in the first half, and what's been an entertaining first and second quarter. Hatton-Northwood with a pair of 10-point quarters. Linton-HMB with 8 in the first quarter, and so far 10 here in the second. As the Hatton-Northwood faithful chant D up across the way. Colors matching the colors of Mayville State, in which Mayville State lost the University of Jamestown earlier in the North Star Women's Conference semifinals this morning here in Mayville. Jumper going to be partially blocked there by Hatton-Northwood after the attempt by Haas. Now Azure will see it here. Azure pushing the tempo up the floor to Nostad. Nostad at the right wing hands this one off. This one goes back to Azure now. Azure's going to drive off the side and throws it up and in. Azure in double digits with 10. Playing through some contact as Vogel was going straight up. Got a little bit of the body, able to throw it up. Good things happen when you get it to the rim. Going through a double, but couldn't go through it was Vogel. Turnover here on the Lions as the Hatton-Northwood Thunder will handle it here. Ball gets skipped right-handed side. That'll go to Pinky. Annika at the right wing. Gets by Schumacher. A floater from the baseline. No rebound for Elizabeth Pinky. And an offensive foul here on Elizabeth. Her first, the team's fifth, and we should be shooting 2. We should be shooting the double here for 2 free throws as we'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. Again, that is 5. As they will make sure it gets reassessed. There's just no horn at the head table. Well, quite frankly, didn't need a horn because in the first quarter there was just 2 fouls combined between the 2 teams. So we'll get a free throw opportunity on the way here for Linton-HMB as Reichman will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. These will be the second and third free throws here for the Lions of the half. Free throw is up off the rim. Still a chance, though, for Reichman to make it a 1-possession game here with a quality made free throw attempt. Second one on the right-handed toss is good. Lions held the lead in the first 50 seconds, and it's pretty much been either a tie or Hatton-Northwood, and Hatton-Northwood has taken the lead here throughout this second quarter. Ball at the right-handed side. Azure to the paint. Oh, what a block shot by Vogel. Inside by Pinky. She steps through on Schumacher. That one rattles out. Rebound here for Vogel. Jersey will handle it here up and down the floor. Megan McCroy, and then she loses it out of bounds for the sophomore guard. Tough turnover there for the Lions, but it does allow you to reset defensively. As Abby Padilla alongside Amy Draxton will come back in here for the Thunder. Checking out will be Megan McCroy here for Linton-HMB. The H stands for Hazleton, the B stands for Braddock, the M stands for Moffett, and the Lions right now will get a steal and a score for 2. Jersey Vogel now with 4. Lions back within 1. Azure will see it, and that's a tough foul completely on the other side of the court because Azure will head to the free throw line as that's the 5th foul here for the Lions. As Haas will pick up the foul, her first, team's 5th, as Azure will be shooting 2. 10 points in the game here for the 5'11 senior. Hatton-Northwood trying to make it to state for the first time since 2005 here for the Thunder. Free throw attempt in 20 years. While for Linton-HMB, the last time they made state was 2022. Last state title that they appeared in was 2012, losing to the Grafton Spoilers. Free throw is up and good. Azure able to get one there. Gives the Hatton-Northwood lead by 2. 28 seconds and counting here in this first half of play. Vogel between the circles now for the Lions. Leaves it right-handed side to Amber McCroy. McCroy will give it to Schumacher. She's had the hot hand. Shot fake by Schumacher. Drive kick to Haas. Haas lost it out of bounds and a turnover here for the Lions. Linton-HMB will pick up full court pressure defense. If they can get a steal or a quick tie-up, the arrow would favor Linton-HMB, and they want the tie-up, and they get it. Jersey Vogel able to bat that one for a moment. Azure had to go down to a knee, and essentially it works as a turnover here with 8.5 seconds left to play. Louis Lee Fieldhouse here on Mayville State. This is the definition of the crowd is right on top of you. Makes for a great atmosphere as they're making sure that who's going to have it, as Michael Shirato saw a couple players working towards his side going, wait a second, it's our ball. Schumacher got to go with 7, now with 6. Takes a screen by Vogel, takes another screen. Three-pointer partially blocked, rebound to Azure with 2. Azure with 1, half-court shot to beat the horn off the backboard, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Hatton-Northwood 23, Linton-HMB 21. Halftime show coming up, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Opdahl Agency in Hillsboro.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
Bears Home Solutions is the Red River Valley's premier HVAC and plumbing company. Our team of friendly, licensed professionals has delivered top-notch service to the Red River Valley since 1978. Bears Home Solutions is the only name you need to know when it comes to heating, cooling, and plumbing installation, service, or repair. When you want it done right the first time, you need a Bear in there.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro.
At the half here on YourLiveEvent.com, Chase Miller, Joe Lancello with you here inside the Fieldhouse at Mayville State today here on the campus of Mayville State. This one has been a dandy so far for a trip to the state tournament between Hatton-Northwood and the Linton-HMB Lions. This is our halftime show brought to you in part by Farmers Union with Ryan Opdahl. Farmers Union in Hillsboro, from home auto business life to farm and more. Visit their agency in downtown Hillsboro. Give Ryan a call today at 701-436-5777. That's 436-5777. First half numbers go like this. Hatton-Northwood shooting 39% from the floor, 9 of 23. They're 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. 3 of 8 from the free throw line, 19 rebounds, 3 assists to 9 turnovers here for the Thunder. While you have Linton-HMB, the Lions, 8 of 24 shooting from the floor, 3 of 10 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, 2 assists to 8 turnovers here for Linton-HMB. Individually, the Thunder led by the double digits of Azure with 11 points, 4 rebounds here for Kennison. Then from there you have 8 points, 7 boards for Elizabeth Pinkey, who's working on a double-double. Elizabeth 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. 2 points, 2 boards for Annika Pinkey, and 2 points for Izzy Padilla here today here for the Thunder. For the Linton-HMB Lions, led by the 14 points of Brooklyn Schumacher, who's been a sharp shooter. Schumacher with 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. She's 5 of 8 from the floor. 14 for Schumacher with 3 rebounds. From there, Jersey Vogel, 4 points on 2 of 6 shooting. Vogel with 4 points, 3 rebounds. And Reichman has 3 points as well here for Linton-HMB. 10 points in the first quarter for Hatton-Northwood, 13 in the second. 8 points for Linton-HMB and 13 in the second. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll recap what happened earlier today on the Division A side. That and more still to come on our halftime show, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Opdahl Agency.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro invites you to make Hillsboro your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsboro. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsboro, contact the Hillsboro City office at 701-636-4620.
As we continue here on our halftime report today from Mayville, Chase Miller, Joe Lancello with you here on the campus of Mayville State University. Out-of-town scoreboard looks like this. It's a rock fight, but a good defensive effort out west between Kenmare Bowbells and Bowman County. That one tied up at the half at 19 apiece between the Hawkers and the Bulldogs. Again, Kenmare Bowbells, Bowman County tied at 19. Central McLean and Towner Granville Upham coming up later tonight out west. Later this evening here on YourLiveEvent.com, it's Benson County and the Maple River Raiders. Earlier today on the A side here in Mayville, Thompson winners over Northern Cass 64-41, and Carrington able to get by the Kendra Vikings as well. So Valley City, Devils Lake, Rugby, Dickinson, Trendy, Thompson, Carrington. You also will find Turtle Mountain and South Prairie Maxwell make their way to state at the Monet State Dome next week, beginning on Thursday on the A side. On the B side, Lemoore Litchfield Marion, champs out of Region 1. The Cardinals of Langdon Area Munich, the champs out of Region 2. Lewis and Clark Berthold, the champs out of 3. And Grant County Mont Regent winners in Region 4. At the half here between Linton-HMB and Hatton-Northwood, the Thunder led by the 11 of Azure, while the Lions are led by the 14 of Brooklyn Schumacher. That does it for our halftime show here today in Mayville. Halftime brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Opdahl Agency. Back with second half action next here in the Louis Lee Fieldhouse.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 75 Red Angus bulls plus 20 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics, producing Red Angus genetics with sustainability for over 26 years. Request a catalog today. Call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189 or Facebook Jacobson Red Angus. The sale broadcast on DV Auction. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale Thursday, March 20th, 1 p.m.
Cleveguard Apartments with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead wish all the area teams the best of luck. Cleveguard Apartments with locations and apartment complexes in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. Also with self-storage and commercial rental space in Ada. Cleveguard Apartments. Call Mark at 701-866-7794. Best of luck to all the area teams from Mark and Geraldine at Cleveguard Apartments with locations in Ada, Fargo, and Halstead. 701-866-7794.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
And that does it for our halftime show, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Opto in Hillsborough. Chase Miller, Joe Lancello, and you on this little Saturday evening, what has been a good one in Division B girls basketball. Hatton-Northwood, the Thunder will start with the Rock here in the second half of play, clad in their black uniforms here as they will go here with Annika Pinky. Pinky to the right-handed side. This one will go now on the hands of Abby Padilla. Padilla with a handoff now to Azure. Azure will utilize the Rock as she makes her way to the baseline. 15 seconds, double team comes. Azure throws it off the shin, then a Reichman. And you can tell early on here for Coach Michael Sherrato saying if Azure's got the ball in trapping situations and places, we're going to go after her. Ball will be now at the right wing. The Thunder will inbound it as they do. This one goes to Draxton. Draxton at the right wing looking for it on the step through. Gives this on the handoff now to Elizabeth Pinky, and a foul here on the Lions. Avery Vandervorst will pick up their fourth. That'll be the team's first of the quarter. And so far here for Avery, she's been a multitude of foul trouble, particularly once we got to the second quarter. Azure will see it here. Azure gives this one to Elizabeth Pinky, back to Azure. You can tell Michael Sherrato was saying if she dribbles that ball, that'll be a double dribble. Here's a triple team on Azure. It's loose. Ball goes right-hand side to Pinky. Pinky reverse dribbles. Now to Azure. Right wing three on the way. This one grazes the front iron. Rebound here for Reichman. Reichman with 3 points in the game finds it to Vogel. Vogel, the senior athlete of the year in Region 2, held to 3 points, make that 4 points in the first half. Ball gets deflected out, but right to Vogel here. Vogel gives it to Schumacher. No, a block shot by Pinky after the attempt by Megan McCroy. Megan McCroy has played a good chunk of minutes with Vandervorst being sidelined here with those fouls. So far, it's been Brooklyn Schumacher to lead the floor with 3 threes, 14 points here for the Lions. Vogel taking the ball screen, handles it at the free throw line. Been a good guard there with her, with also on Annika Pinky. Ball goes to Schumacher to the left-handed side. This one goes to Reichman. Reichman on the baseline, able to spin. 17 seconds on the shot clock. The Lions will handle it here. Ball's going to be loose for a moment as Megan McCroy will come up with it. 10 seconds on the shot clock, able to reverse it. Left of the key, 3 on the way. This one goes long on the attempt there by Reichman. Rebound here to the Thunder. Amy Draxton Good defensive half-court effort there by the Thunder. Look at the moves by Azure. Right to left on the cross inside the paint, and she gets fouled. Behind the back check, ankle cross check, and we'll see if the free throws can go on that checklist here shortly. Foul will be on Megan McCroy. That'll be her first, team's second of the quarter. Linton-HMB had a lead briefly in the first quarter of play. And we were tied at 5 apiece at the 4:45 mark, tied at 8 late in the second quarter. And then from there, it's been, for the most part, Hatton-Northwood having the lead. Azure free throw attempt is up, and this one will rattle out. Second free throw attempts on the way here for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder, as you'll see it with Azure. Free throw attempt on the way is up and in. Azure now with 12 points in the game, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 24-21 Thunder here over the Lions. Ball will go now to Vogel. Jersey here between the circles. Right-handed side to Schumacher. Back up top to Vogel. A little stagnant offense right now for the Lions, and Azure says, give me that. Turnover number 9 here for the Lions. Albeit for how maybe Linton-HMB has played so far here today, to just be down by 3 with 6 minutes left in the third is not the worst thing in the world, as this one gets thrown out of bounds here for the Thunder. Very much within striking distance. This game is an 8-0 run for the Lions. You could get up by some points, start putting some pressure on the Thunder, but if you go on the 8-0 run on the opposite side for Hatton-Northwood, could you separate and put the game away here before you get to the fourth quarter? That's the question. High school hoops here on a good Saturday evening. Ball now will go to the left wing, nearly draining the pivot foot with Schumacher. Gives it to Vogel. Drive kick to the baseline. That'll go to Megan McCroy. Back up top. High-low game. The high to the low. Vogel is there, and we'll see a foul as Vogel was trying to post up on Annika Pinky. That'll be her third, team's first, and now decision time for Tony Evenstead, and he doesn't waste a second. We'll see a substitution here as Izzy Padilla will check into the game. Padilla, the 5'9 freshman, after the 5'8 Pinky, will check out. Fresh 35 on the shot clock for the Lions. Linton-HMB will inbound this one to Schumacher. Brooklyn here at the right elbow. Gives it to the wing. That'll go to Reitman. Back up top to Vogel. Near sideline now to Haas. Haas will check that. That's Amber McCroy. Back between the right-handed side to Schumacher. 20 seconds. Vogel. Here comes a triple team kick. Extra fine left of the key. Here goes Reitman. Three-pointer on the way. Off the iron. Rebound tipped out though to McCroy. That's Megan. Back to the left-handed side. Vogel asking for it on the interior. Able to spin. Good defense going straight up. And it'll be out of play off of Vogel. And you can see immediately Michael Shirato saying, wait a second. That one might have been deflected, as the officials will talk it over here of this one. We'll see where it will go. Nope, they will call it Hatton-Northwood basketball. Elfman, alongside with Payne and Schlecht, are officials here in this third game. Hatton-Northwood will see a body foul on Schumacher. Brooklyn will pick up her second, the team's third. As we'll see, all of a sudden, Linton-HMB just with one more foul to give for the Lions here before it's the bonus. Thunder with Abby Padilla. Padilla taking the ball screen to the right-handed side. Padilla sees it now with Elizabeth Pinky. Pinky with a couple of hard dribbles. Reach and foul here on the Lions. Reichman will pick up her second. That'll be the team's third. 3 timeouts remaining for Coach Shirato. Coach Tony Evenstead, he's got 4 left. This could be a death by 1,000 paper cuts if you see another foul here, and the Thunder can get to the free throw line. Draxton able to reverse, gives this one to Padilla. Top of the key, three-pointer off the iron. No, but look at Elizabeth Pinky work. Elizabeth throwing it up, and she gets fouled. And from here on out, it will be 2 free throws here for the Thunder in this quarter. Amber McCroy, her first, the team's fifth. 2 free throws upcoming here. Just 1 point in this second half combined between the two teams. That came by an Azure free throw as Pinky hits this one up and in. Defense, the name of the game. Talking with coaches throughout this time of the year, they just all mention it, that the game changes once you get to late February, early March. Just maybe not as free-flowing, not as many possessions. Sometimes you play a team for a third or fourth time, or in this case, you're seeing a brand new opponent in a winner-go-home contest here for the Thunder and the Lions. 5-point lead here for Linton-HMB. Brooklyn Schumacher will see it to the right-handed side. That'll goes to Amber McCroy. McCroy handles it now. Vogel asking for it right at the key. Vogel taking a couple of dribbles, drive kick. Here's a three-pointer on the way for Amber. That'll go long. Rebound, though, to Schumacher. Bounce pass inside Vogel, and Vogel gets fouled. The Lions are 2 for 3 from the free throw line as they will head to the stripe. Foul will come across. This one will be on Izzy Padilla, her first and the team's second. As the Lions free throw attempt is up and in. Lions last season 16-7 overall, so already a better year in terms of a record rise and getting to this particular spot in the tournament. And the same here for the Hatton-Northwood Thunder, going 14-9 a season ago, unable to make the state tournament or a state qualifier. So both teams already with a successful season from a year ago. But they want to get greedy now in March. They want to head to a state and have a chance to play for a title. Body foul here on the Lions, and 2 more free throws upcoming here for the Thunder. Foul will be on Brooklyn Schumacher, her third. So he got 4 on Vandervorst, 3 on Schumacher, 2 right now on Reichman here for the Lions. And free throws upcoming for Hatton-Northwood. That'll be Padilla here, the 5'7" sophomore. Free throw attempt is going to be up and off the mark. So second free throw attempt on the way here for Abby, trying to extend this lead to 2 possessions, which in this game, in this half, 2 possessions might feel like it's 8 or 10 points. 27-23 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. Megan McCroy gives this one to Schumacher. Schumacher at the right wing, able to make her way inside the paint. Right-handed scoop shot up, no. Rebound Schumacher, triple team, handles it now. Block shot on the way. Block shot here for Padilla. That's Izzy, but a turnover. Handling it now is Megan McCroy off the window, and she gets fouled and hits the deck hard. Azure is going to pick up the foul. As right now all attention is going on Megan after she hit the deck hard, as Azure picks the foul, her first and the team's third. And we're going to take a quick break right now as they take a look at Megan. We'll take a break here with 3:46 left in the quarter.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planter.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
As we come back here, able to come up under her own power right now is Megan McCroy. Wiping away some tears after she hit the deck hard. And anytime your head hits a hardwood floor, immediately in today's day and age, it talks about concussion protocol. As you see the trainer here from Mayville State immediately out there to make sure that Megan's doing okay. So coming in will be her sister in Amber, the senior, to the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw attempt is going to go long. Linton-HMB so far has yet to make a field goal here in this particular half. 2 points from the free throw line, and that's the same for Hatton-Northwood. They have yet to make a field goal in this half as well. Free throw attempt number 2 is missed. Elizabeth Pinky comes up with it. The Thunder are 4 of 6 from the stripe, while now the Lions are 2 for 4 from the line. And we'll have an illegal screen. Nope, this one will be a carrying violation here on Azure. Pick your poison either way. This game started just ahead of the 5 o'clock hour here, as this one is 50-plus minutes old today in Mayville. 3:30 left to play in the third. Still got Maple River, Benson County coming up roughly at 7. Ball is going to be on the deck. Vogel slip pass left-handed side. That goes to McCroy on the interior. Back around the horn. Vogel open for a minute. Rips it through. Vogel to the paint. Vogel off the window. Can't get it. Vogel sees this one tipped out on the inside, and will have a 3-point takedown, as this will be a tie-up underneath. I'm so used to calling 2-point takedowns in wrestling. With the 3 was a little bit different this season. You're not hearing the 2s as much. You're hearing the 3s, which doesn't sound as cool. Ball will go left wing. Here's a three-pointer on the way. That will go long. Rebound tipped out eventually will be off of whose knee, and it'll be off of Elizabeth's knee. This will stay here for Linton-HMB. Well, this one has been a defensive contest, particularly out of the half. Schumacher, left wing, gives this one now back up top. That goes to Amber McCroy. To the right wing now to Haas as they give it to Schumacher. College range 3. That'll hit the front iron. Rebound here to Reichman. Reichman will see it. On the right-handed side, back to Schumacher. Schumacher on the interior here for the Lions. Double team comes as Vogel is trying to go across the paint. Turnover. Thunder see it here, and nicely done by Abby Padilla to reverse it as they get it up the floor. Here goes Nosted. Shot no. Rebounded Schumacher. Schumacher wants to run to Vogel. It's a 2-on-1 for the Lions. Vogel trying to get by Azure. Block shot. Kick out now to Schumacher. Open 3 on the way. Bang! Schumacher with the first made field goal for either club here in this half. 17 points for Schumacher, and that'll be her 4th made triple of the game. 2:18 left to play here in the third. Open for the Thunder. They leave it now left-handed side. Abby Padilla inside to Elizabeth. Pinky for 2. Pinky with the 2 points. First made field goal for the Thunder here. Just over 2 minutes left in the quarter. So an answer here for Hatton-Northwood. Schumacher at the right wing. Right-handed side now. That'll go to Haas as they give it back up top now. Right wing. Make it left wing. Vogel. Shot no. Rebound will be out of play. Give a lot of credit to Annika Pinky and also Izzy Padilla. They have guarded Jersey Vogel awfully well. Jersey Vogel had over 30 points in their win in the District 2 championship against Lemoore Litchell Marion, just to show you the capability that she has to go off on a particular game. Right now, Schumacher with 17 to lead the 4, and she gets a steal with the left hand, make it 19 and a chance for a 20 at the line. Linton-HMB with the end one. Foul will come across here on Annika Pinky. That's her 4th and the team's 4th, so both teams in the bonus from here on out of this quarter. Good to see as well. Megan McCoy making her way back to the bench. She gets a high five from some of her assistant coaches and Michael Sherrato as well. Free throw attempt, and we are almost tied. This one will be rattled out. Elizabeth Pinky gets the rebound. Pinky will see this to Azure. Azure goes behind the back, and then it's a foul and 2 free throws here for Azure. Azure with 12 in the contest. Foul on the floor. This one will be assessed here on Reichman, her 3rd. 2 free throws upcoming here for Azure. Azure already with a lot of hardware here this season. The District 4 Senior Athlete of the Year, the Region 2 Senior Athlete of the Year, and she wants a little more hardware here from a team perspective with a state qualifier and a chance to get to state. Azure now with a baker's dozen in scoring. The Thunder lead it by 2, 1:38 left here in the third. Free throw attempts, right-handed toss is up and it's in. Azure now 3 of 4 from the free throw line. As you'll see this one, still to come, we'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, that and more, and our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection on our post-game show. But the question is, who we will be talking with on our post-game interviews. Will it be the Lions or the Thunder? Winners here today. Open left wing, Haas with the left three-pointer. Rebound by Azure, gives it to Pinky. Schumacher then sees it and out of bounds by Elizabeth Pinky. Immediately the Lions come out and pressure after a miss as Avery Vondervorst will check in. She has 4 fouls. As the Lions now will see it on the baseline with another chance to tie or at least get this deficit down to 1. Lions inbounding it as they do. Haas the baseline now for the Lions as she gets the ball back. Macy sees this, nearly an over and back. Good hustle of Vogel. Vogel will handle it here. Left-handed side of Vonderverse, now to Schumacher. Schumacher with 25 seconds on the shot clock. Lions reverse it. 4 out, 1 in. The one is Schumacher, and Schumacher is wearing a new season. That's called Abby Padilla, and a foul here on Abby. That'll be her first, the team's 5th. Free throws upcoming here for Brooklyn. 19 points for Schumacher in the game. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. A chance to get to 20 and some here on this Saturday night. Free throw is up and in. 20 points for Brooklyn. Azure leads the floor for the Thunder with 14. Second free throw attempt on the way here for Schumacher is good. 2 for 2 from the line, and the Lions are back within 1. Full court pressure defense. Lions will come out here. Hatton-Northwood able to find it here with Izzy Padilla. Padilla goes to the right, block off the window. This one rattles out. Board here to Schumacher. Now to Vogel. Lions don't look now. A chance to take the lead. Vogel up and over on the pass. Left-handed side to Vandervorst. Back up top to Vogel here. Vogel top of the key. Taking a couple hard dribbles to the paint. Throwing it up. Good defense here for the Thunder as they came off across. And this one will be out of bounds. Going straight up was Amy Draxton. And it will be Lions basketball. Inside to Vogel. Vogel then is going to get tied up with, and the arrow favors Hatton-Northwood. Well, some team is going to earn this one. Going to need some ice with some black and blue marks after this with how many times we've seen the jump balls and bodies on the floor here. Ball's going to get skipped to Padilla. Double team coming here for the Lions into the backcourt. The Thunder trying to get it across for a 10 count, nearly a 10 count, as this one goes to Izzy Padilla. Right-handed side, here goes Abby Padilla as they give it back now to Izzy with the three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. The freshman with the triple. Izzy Padilla gives the Thunder a 4-point lead. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Vogel driving kick, left-handed side. Hayes with the answer. And we'll see this one out of bounds. Last touch here by Azure. Macy with the triple. Haas with the three, Azure three-quarter scored shot will be short, and that's how we'll end our third quarter play. Hatton-Northwood on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard leads it by 1 as we head to the fourth.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
High school basketball here today on YourLiveEvent.com. 34-33. Chase Miller, Joe Lancello, and you here in this one. The Thunder shooting 37% from the floor, 13 turnovers. Linton-HMB shooting 26% from the floor with 11 turnovers. Lions led by the 21 of Brooklyn Schumacher and 7 rebounds, while it's a double-double for Elizabeth Pinkey, 12 points, 11 boards, and Azure with 14 here for the Thunder. 8 minutes for a date to Jamestown. Might we go extras? We'll find out. This one has the makings of it. Ball goes left-handed side. Schumacher at the left wing. Schumacher sees it here. Three-pointer for Reichman. Off the iron. No rebound for the Lions, though. And we'll see a foul on the floor. Look at Avery Vandervorst able to climb the proverbial ladder for the loose ball as Padilla picks up the foul. Her first of the quarter here for the Thunder. That'll be her second. Lions, extra pass. This one goes to Macy. As this one for Macy, as Haas will see it here. Macy will handle another one, able to skip it right-handed side to Vandervorst. Now to the wing, here goes Vogel, back to the top of the key as they're able to reverse it. Macy steps into a three, Rainbow off the backboard, no. Rebound here for Hatton-Northwood. Full court pressure defense, though, for the Lions. They get a turnover. Haas will handle it here as this one goes to Vandervorst, back to the top to Schumacher. Schumacher driving kick to the baseline. Reichman will handle it now back up top as the Lions looking to weave this one to Vogel. Vogel will utilize it here, able to spin, drive kick, open. Macy three to take the lead, long. Rebound will go on to play in the Thunder and to play a near minutes of defense here, but this allows Linton-HMB, as they did early on in the first quarter, full court pressure defense, got some turnovers, resulted in points, and they're trying to do it again here. And another turnover here on the Thunder. their 15th of the game. Linton-HMB trying to join Lemoore-Litchfield-Marion, while on the opposite side for Hatton-Northwood trying to join Langdon area Munich from their region at a state tournament. Ball by Schumacher here, and a foul for the Thunder. As Abby Padilla will pick up the foul, her second, the team's second here. 6:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it is a 1-point lead for Hatton-Northwood. Lions will utilize the basketball to Schumacher, scoring every quarter with a game-high 21. Back up top, Vondervorst. Schumacher posting up on the inside. Hatton-Northwood then will have a reaching foul on Elizabeth Pinkey. And the Lions were the one team in the third quarter that had a multitude of fouls in the opening 2 to 3 minutes. Well, right now, the Thunder have one more foul to give before it's a bonus opportunity for Linton-HMB. As the Lions here with Schumacher will handle this one. Schumacher, deep three short, but right in the hands on the interior to Vogel. Vogel just followed the basketball, and she gets resulted with a free throw. Make it 2 free throws as Padilla picks up her third. That'll be the team's fourth, and now it will be the bonus from here on out for Linton-HMB. Free throw is up and free throws in. The Lions are 8 of 11 from the free throw line here in this game, while 9 of 16 are the Thunder. Knotted at 34 apiece. First tie since was knotted at 8. Free throw attempt is up and good. The Lions taking a lead here by 1. The Cardiac Lions right now, you can call them here in this one. Azure triple team, bounce pass to the near side. Might have been going for a shoe of a Lion, but it goes to Draxon's hands. Draxon gives it right to the key. 3, Pinky off the backboard, no. Rebound to the other 23 and Vogel. Vogel here right in front of the Hatton-Northwood student section. Will dribble it up in the front court. Vogel sees this one. Drive kick to Schumacher. Shot fake here. Schumacher gives it back to Vogel. Vogel inside the three-point line. Swirls one in. Jersey Vogel now with double digits with 10, and the Lion faithful on their feet. Inside the Louis Lee Fieldhouse, Linton-HMB leads it by 3.
Bears Home Solutions is the Red River Valley's premier HVAC and plumbing company. Our team of friendly, licensed professionals has delivered top-notch service to the Red River Valley since 1978. Bears Home Solutions is the only name you need to know when it comes to heating, cooling, and plumbing installation, service, or repair. When you want it done right the first time, you need a Bear in there.
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the open spaces here and being able to go in and out. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators. I just have most everything that I need close at hand.
Time out on the floor, brought to you in part by Bank North. See what values-based banking can do for you by visiting their website. Simply go to banknorth.bank. That again is banknorth.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Chase Miller, Joe Lancello, and you on this Saturday evening. Ball gets deflected, and now the question is for Hatton-Northwood over the last 60 seconds and change, handling this pressure defense and the full court press here from the Linton-HMB Lions. Natalie Nosted on the inbounds, gives this one to Azure. Azure able to rip it through a double team here. The Thunder with numbers if they hurry, but the Lions get back well. Handoff to Nosted now. Nosted will give it back to Azure. Azure at the right of the key. Sees this one here to Draxton. Draxton on the reversal to the left wing. That goes to Padilla. Back to Azure. Slip pass inside to Pinky. Pinky with a couple of dribbles. She's got 2 Lions around her, and we'll see a foul here in the act of shooting. Foul will be assessed here on Reichman. Her force, so you got 4 on Vandervorst, 4 on Reichman. The first foul for the Lions, and 2 free throws here for Pinky. Pinky with 12 points in the contest. Crowd comes to a hush. Pinky misses the first. Pinky now 4 of 5 from the free throw line. This one to make it a 2-point game here for Hatton-Northwood to try to get into that deficit. Free throw attempt number 2 for Pinky is up and in. The Thunder now 10 of 18 from the free throw line. They're back within 2. Quality possession there as it resulted in some free throws. Now they got to get a defensive stop. This one, Macy off the window for 2. Ball will go here to the Thunder. Azure right-handed side to Draxton, up and over to Pinky. Right-handed shot, no Elizabeth. Put back and nearly gets the foul. Nothing called. Now it goes to Padilla on the inside. Padilla at the left wing. She'll launch three-pointer long. Last touch as the Thunder will see it out of bounds, as it will be Linton-HMB basketball. 1 point here for Hatton-Northwood so far in the quarter, while for the Linton-HMB Lions, they currently have 6 in this fourth quarter. Linton, Hazelton, Moffett, Braddock here for the Lions of their co-op. Jersey Vogel now to Schumacher. Schumacher hands this one off now to Macy as this one gets reversed to Schumacher. Schumacher at the free throw line, back up top to Reichman. Reichman hands this one off to Vandervorst. Vandervorst now to Schumacher. Schumacher rips it through. Macy thought about a 3, gives this one now. Here's a jumper on the way, off the mark, no good. Rebound will be tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Reichman as it will go to Hatton-Northwood. 10 points in the first, 13 in the second, 11 in the third for Hatton-Northwood. 8 points in the first, 13 in the second, and 12 for Linton-HMB in the third quarter. Hatton-Northwood gets it across the timeline here. Tony Evenstead's got a couple timeouts remaining as Pinky makes her way inside. A point-blank layup just missed from the left block. Elizabeth might have expected some contact, but instead nothing was given. Schumacher up the floor. This one goes to Hayes as it works around now to Reichman. Reichman back to Hayes here. Top of the key as they work it now up and over on the interior to Vogel. Vogel on the left block, no. Rebound, and Elizabeth Pinky nearly took it away from Vogel. This one rolls all the way out eventually to Reichman, and a timeout for Michael Shirato, who wants to save the possession. Helter-skelter fourth quarter of play. The Lions up by 4 with the ball returned on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
High school basketball today here on YourLiveEvent.com. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit banknorth.bank. That again is banknorth.bank. Seeding finalized for Division A. The number 1 overall seed will be the Devils Lake Firebirds. We'll get to that here on our post-game show coming up. But Devils Lake earns the number 1 seed in Division A, as this one will be no bueno, as we'll see Jersey Vogel with an offensive wraparound foul. Vogel with the foul, her first and the team's second. The 2 seed is South Prairie Max. The 3 seed Valley City Rugby is the 4. Ball's going to get deflected, and this one will be out of bounds, and it will be Linton-HMB with another offensive opportunity at this one. Also, we'll keep you apprised of what's going on out west once Bowman County and Kenmare Bowbells becomes final as well. Linton-HMB will see this here at the top with Schumacher. Schumacher at the right wing. A bucket here to make it a 6 or possibly 7, which would make it a 3-possession game. Ankle cross right to left by Vogel. Teardropper in the paint, no. Rebound to Elizabeth Pinky. And Northwood needs a quality look to try to get it back within 1 possession. Where will they go? Azure at the left wing for the Thunder. Near sideline out at Izzy Padilla. Padilla at the right wing as Padilla handles it between the circles. Pinky gets triple teamed on the inside, and she's tied up with Schumacher. The arrow will stay with the Thunder. Well, right now, the defensive game plan for Michael Shirato is simple. Put some pressure on Azure, and anytime Pinky gets the ball, it's a swarming hive of Lions that are coming in there. 2, 3, if not 4 at a time. Ball will go now to Izzy Padilla. Padilla to the right-handed side. Pinky trying to post up on the interior as Annika Pinky here gets doubled. Pinky rips it through, finds it to Elizabeth from the left block, off the window, good for 2. first field goal of the quarter for the Thunder. They've got 3, owned by Elizabeth Pinkey here in the fourth. 39-37 with just under 3 minutes to play to find out who's going to Jamestown and be a team that's heading to state. Vogel at the right wing. Coming through is Macy. Now it goes up top. That'll go to Brooklyn. Schumacher, right wing now, right-handed side to Reichman. Back as it goes to Vondervorst. To the paint, off the window, no. Rebound here for the Thunder. The Thunder get the basketball now to Azure. Azure sees this here for Hatton-Northwood in the front court. A chance to tie or take the lead. Azure trying to back down Macy here on the guard. Azure into the free throw line, and she gets fouled. Let's see where the foul comes across, as this one will be on Vogel. Jersey with her second, team's third, and 2 free throws here by Azure. Azure 4 of 6 from the free throw line here this evening. Free throw attempt on the way is good. Now with 15, as she is tied with Elizabeth Pinkey. They have scored 30 of the 38 tonight here for the Thunder. Free throw attempt number 2. Up and in, knotted at 39 apiece. We foreshadowed earlier that this one might have a little extra time on it, and right now we might be nearing that way. Linton-HMB with Vogel. Reach and foul here. That's tough on Hatton-Northwood because you're going to give free throws now to Vogel. Padilla will pick up the foul. That'll be Izzy's fourth. And for Tony Evanston, now you have 2 on Annika Pinkey and 2 on Isabel or Izzy Padilla. Free throws on the way here for Vogel to regain the lead. Vogel with 10 points, now make it 11. Linton-HMB 10 of 13 from the free throw line here as a team. Free throw attempts number 2 on the way. Is off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down here to Elizabeth Pinkey. Double team comes down to Azure. Azure on the outlet. This one goes to Padilla. Padilla will handle this one to the left wing. Azure open, this to take the lead. This will go short. Rebound tipped on the Linton-HMB Lions. Get the ball back. Reichman got the rebound up the floor now to Macy. Hayes will see this bounce pass now. That'll go to Vogel. Extra pass now to Reichman. Thought about it and thought better of it. Lions at the right wing to Schumacher. Schumacher on the baseline, going to tiptoe the end line. Schumacher with the pass to Vogel. Vogel at the left wing, 15 on the shot clock. Vogel spins, gets the paint foul on the floor, and free throws are coming for Jersey. 11 points in the game here for Vogel. She's done the majority of the scoring in the fourth quarter. She's got 5 of the 7 here for the Lions in this fourth quarter. Chance to make it 6 of 8 here, and does. Now 12 points. Schumacher with 21 to lead the floor here for Linton-HMB. The Lions then with 3 points by Reichman and 5 points by Macy. Free throw opportunity number 2 is good. Jersey Vogel and the Linton-HMB Lions lead it by how many points she has. She's got 13. They lead it by 3. Azure with the pass. This one goes to Padilla. Padilla on the baseline. It's loose and a turnover. Vandervorst will handle the basketball. Avery looking to go coast to coast. There's it, up and in. Vandervorst with 2 points. The Lions lead it by 5, and a foul here for Linton-HMB. That's their last one to give of the fourth quarter. Macy will pick up the foul. That'll be her second, team's fourth. And Hatton-Northwood, all of a sudden now a team that led throughout the majority of the first half and the third quarter, is currently trailing it here by 5. Full court pressure defense. The Thunder will see it here with Padilla. Padilla at the free throw line. Bounce pass to Elizabeth Pinkey. Pinkey throws it up. It's ripped away, out of bounds. Last touch here by Reichman. Reichman got her right mitt on top of the basketball as Pinkey was going up with it. Able to back that one out of bounds, as it will be Thunder with the rock. Padilla, left-handed side, taking the ball screen here as Azure gives it. Pinkey, drive kick, right-handed side to Izzy. Padilla with 18 seconds on the shot clock. The Lion fans chanting defense here at Mayville State. Elizabeth Pinkey with the basketball. Goes to left block, off the left hand, up and in for 2, and a timeout on the floor. Elizabeth Pinkey, 5 in the quarter, 17 in the game, 55.6 seconds left to play. Tony Evanston wants a Bank North timeout, so we'll give him one here in Mayville.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro.
High school basketball here today. Timeout again brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit banknorth.bank. That again is banknorth.bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. See what values-based banking can do for you. Chase Miller and Joe Lancello. And Joe Lancello said a group of Lions is called the Pride. And the Pride right now is up by 3 with under a minute to play. But can they take and finish the last 55 seconds and change here against this Thunder team and get to Jamestown, where they played the District 2 tournament, where they played the Region 1 tournament? They want 3 more games in the Civic. Full court pressure defense here for the Thunder. They'll come out and trap. Next jump ball favors Linton-HMB. There's a foul. Schumacher had the line. Nosted just unable to take away the sideline, and Schumacher spun, able to play through some contact. Brooklyn held scoreless here for the junior in this fourth quarter after erupting for 21 points in the first 3 quarters. Right-handed toss is good. Brooklyn now has scored in every quarter. Schumacher in this one, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. She's got 4 made threes. As the Lions and the Thunder, someone's going to win their 20th game of the season. Schumacher misses the second. Rebound comes down to Pinky. It's still a one-possession game. You don't need a 3, but a 3-0 would be lovely if you're a Thunder fan. Azure here at the left of the key. Azure's going to drive. Azure to the paint off the window. Got it to go. And another timeout on the floor. Azure went right to the paint. She's got 18 on the night. And now on this particular contest, it is a lead here for Hatton-Northwood, as we will take a quick break with them.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Still to come, our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, our Precision Egg play of the game, and we'll hear from the victorious members as the clock never starts, so they will have to reset everything here with 41.5 seconds. The clock never started, and the shot clock went off. They gave the points again here to Hatton-Northwood, 18 on the way for Azure, so they will have to reassess. You might take a second or 2 off the clock if you want with the officials. Jake Schlecks puts 3 seconds towards the scorers table here. We'll see what they will take, as it should go 3 seconds there to 32 as it does. As they will inbound it here, as I think Michael Sherrado's double checking to make sure if any more time should come off the main clock here. The answer is no. Full court pressure defense, both teams with a timeout remaining if they need it. Ooh, this one nearly an over and back. Jersey Vogel will see it here. Vogel will handle it left-handed side. That'll go to Macy. Macy back to Vogel here. The Thunder are going to try to play it straight up. Back to the left-handed side. About an 8 second to game clock to shot clock differential. Double team comes, and we'll keep it here. Full timeout on the floor, 45-43 with 25.7 seconds left to play here in this one. This allows us to take a look at what we have today. As with it here for the Linton-HMB Lions, up by 2 with 25.7 seconds left to play. South Prairie Max Turtle Mountain will be a Division A quarterfinal on Thursday at the Minot State Dome in the 2-7 matchup. 3-6 will feature Valley City and Carrington at 2:45. At 6:30, it'll be Devils Lake, Dickinson, Trinity in the nightcap in the 4-5 matchup of Rugby Thompson. Devils Lake earns the number 1 seed again in the A girls basketball tournament. Keeping apprised of what's going on out west as well with Kenmare, Bull Bells, and Bowman County. The Bulldogs and the Hawkers out west. As we saw, Kemmer Bobos led by 8 going in the fourth quarter. This is what a state qualifier should all be about. Jam-packed crowd, edge of your seat. People are on their feet. And we got 25.7 seconds left here in this fourth quarter of play. Lions will inbound it, as they will with Amber McCroy. Jersey Vogel, double team on the way. Vogel with the right to left cross. The Thunder don't have to foul. Double team right wing. This one goes to Schumacher, now to Macy. Now with 7 seconds. Schumacher will handle it here. Schumacher reverse pivots. Schumacher with a floater from 15 and nearly got the end one. A foul comes across the way with 12.1 left to play. Foul will be assessed on Elizabeth Pinkey, her third. And 2 free throws here for Schumacher. Schumacher hits the first. Now with 23 points, Avery Vandervorst will check in. The Lions inching ever so closer here in this one. Free throw opportunity number 2 is off the mark. Rebound on the way. The Thunder will see it with Azure. Azure up the near sideline, goes out of play, and this one will be out of bounds. Turnover here on the Thunder. That's a tough one if you're a Hatton-Northwood fan wanting to see possibly a foul, but they said the near sideline defender did a good job, as Dustin Payne explaining the particular call here to Azure with 6.1 left to play. We'll break with him and put a bow on the regulation next.
The City of Hillsborough invites you to make Hillsborough your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsborough and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsborough. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsborough, contact the Hillsborough City Office at 701-636-4620.
On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to DHB Top Bank. Chase Miller, Joe Lancello with you here in this one. And what has been a barn burner. Neither team has led by double digits today. It's been right around that 2-possession to 1-possession game. .1 left. Next jump ball does favor Linton-HMB. Next foul would be 2 free throws again here for the Lions. Lions to inbound it as they handle it in the back to Macy. There's the foul, and that'll stop the clock. 1.1 comes off the clock. Foul will be on Hatton-Northwood. That'll be on Annika Pinkey. That'll be her 5th. So Annika will foul out here for the 5'8 freshman with her 2 points. Take a look at these senior leaders for both teams, but first, free throw. Big one. Got it. The Lions can feel it now. Macy hits the free throw. Hatton-Northwood, Amy Draxton, and also Azure, the 2 seniors here for this Northwood club. The Lions, they got 2 of them with Amber McCoy and Jersey Vogel. Free throw attempt number 2 is good. 7 points for Vandervorst. 4 seconds left. Azure slips it past, now with 3, now with 2, now with 1. And the Linton-HMB Lions are heading to the state tournament. A 48-43 win here for Linton, Hazelton, Moffett, Braddock. The Lions are roaring to state, and for the 12th time as the co-op of Linton-HMB, the Lions are moving to the state tournament. So out of Region 1, you will have Lemoore Litchfield-Marion and alongside Linton-HMB, as again the Lions are heading to state. We'll put a bow on this one next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
High school basketball today here again as we have a final on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. As this particular game again has gone final 46-43. The Linton-HMB Lions able to pick up the victory, 48-43 here in this one. Taking a look at our final numbers, they go like this. Linton-HMB shot just 26% from the floor in this game, but they found a way to win. They shoot 5 of 25 from 3, 15 of 22 from the line, 32 rebounds, 6 assists, and 12 turnovers for the Lions. Hatton-Northwood, 14 of 38 shooting from the floor, 3 of 10 from 3. They go 10, make that 12 of 20 from the free throw line. Also from there, 37 rebounds, 5 assists to 19 turnovers here for Hatton-Northwood. From there, here for the Lions, they finished with 23 points by Brooklyn Schumacher, 7 of 14 shooting from the floor with 4 threes. Schumacher with 23. 13 points here for Jersey Vogel on 3 of 14 shooting, but she had 8 rebounds. Vogel, 13 points, 8 boards. 7 points here for Macy, 3 points, 4 rebounds for Reichman, 2 points on the way for Avery Vandervorst. For the Hatton-Northwood Thunder, 18 points by Azure, 18 points, 4 rebounds for the future Coburn, her final basketball game here for the Thunder. 17 points, 16 boards for Elizabeth Pinky on 6 of 11 shooting. Pinky again with 17 points and 16 rebounds. 2 points on the way for Annika Pinky, 1 point and a board for Abby Padilla, 5 points and 4 rebounds for Izzy Padilla here in this game. As we get now to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. And again, it's going to be Brooklyn Schumacher. Simply put, when the Lions needed points, when they weren't getting them early in the game, they found ways to do so. Here in this one, Brooklyn Schumacher is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. 23 points, 7 rebounds, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Schumacher again with 4 made threes. Is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. That again is EnbridgeEnergy.com. Enbridge for life. From there, we'll get to our Agassi Precision Egg Play of the contest. The fourth quarter here on the way. For the fourth quarter here for the Linton-HMB Lions. They outscore Hatton-Northwood 15-9. They were trailing it by 1 the fourth quarter. Linton-HMB didn't lead by much. There was 4 times the score was tied. Lead changes at 2. Linton-HMB scored the first 5 points, and it was Hatton-Northwood to balloon the lead up by 8 in the second quarter with 6:51 left to play. And eventually from there, it would be the Linton-HMB Lions to come back in this one after trailing it in the third quarter by 1. The fourth quarter of play here is our Agassi Precision Egg Play of the contest from local precision planting dealers. Check out the feature Precision Planting again at Agassi Precision Egg in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119. That is 436-2119, or visit planterdoc.com. And our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. The connection here of the tandem of Hatton-Northwood of Kennison Azure and Elizabeth Pinky. The two combined for 35 points, 20 rebounds in this game in a loss, and they shoot 11 of 24 from the floor. Elizabeth Pinky and Kennison Azure is our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect at halsteadtel.com. That again is halsteadtel.com. Joel Ancilla trying to find a couple of players down there to bring them on up for a post-game interview here. Again, that is our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection one more time with Kennison Azure and alongside Elizabeth Pinky. We'll continue after this here on your LiveVent.com.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
The Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead provide great places for seniors to live. They emphasize choices, independence, and provide services as directed by residents. They're also great places to work, where employees find not only a job, but also rewarding and enjoyable experiences that contribute to the lives of others. To get more information on Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
As we come back here on our post-game show, this interview brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. Joining us here from Linton-HMB, again finishing with 23 points is Brooklyn Schumacher. Brooklyn, congratulations on the win. Just talk about the atmosphere here in this one. Neither team led by double digits. It was within striking distance the entire 32 minutes. What did you see from your club to never give up, come back in the fourth quarter, and play some really good defense in a win?
You know, like Coach Chirotto says, we always need to pass the ball around, and I think we did that really well, and we all scored, which helped a lot. And this atmosphere, just, it was amazing because I like how, like, it's not as big, so we can hear everyone. It's very loud, but that's how you kind of share. We kind of all were screaming at each other, but that's the way we always do it. We just pick right up because, I don't even know.
It was such a back-and-forth game. It was a tough game to get a lot of rhythm in, right? Because you saw a lot of jump balls, going out of play, fouls, free throws. So as a player, what's it like trying to get in rhythm? Then all of a sudden you hit that first three-pointer. Do you kind of go, okay, and it doesn't matter how choppy it is. If I can get the first one, I can feel confident going forward.
Yeah, right? That's kind of how I felt. I knew after I hit that first one, I needed to keep shooting. So that's what I did, and it just felt so, like, good. And we all, it just was amazing.
Brooklyn, what does it mean for this team this season to make a state tournament appearance after coming up a little bit short in that region championship opportunity to get to this particular spot? Know that you're having at least 3 more games of the Jamestown Civic Center starting on Thursday.
It feels, this team, like, I don't even know how to express how much we love each other, and, like, we're all best friends. And so it just means the absolute world that we can have 3 more games, and we know that we're not done now. And it's just amazing.
You know, Jersey had to work for her 13 points, but there were some big threes. I mean, Macy hit a timely jumper. I know Avery was battling foul trouble, but she came up with a couple of big steals. Just talk about some of those players when their opportunity came that they made the most of it, whether it was on offense or defense.
Yeah, you know, Macy, she is an 8th grader, so we've had kind of a lot of weight on her shoulders, but she just takes it, and she's so strong. And Jersey, my best friend, I don't even know. I kind of just look at her, and I'm like, Jersey, make a play. And she just does, and I'm just so proud of her. And Avery, we kind of just yelled at her, like, because she'd get fouls. But she never got, I don't even think she got her 5th, right?
Yeah.
I don't think she got her 5th. So that mental toughness is just there.
We're going to let you go take a photo. Brooklyn, congratulations. Best of luck going forward.
Thank you.
All right, we'll continue after this.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
The Hillsborough Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsborough Vets Club.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Minnesota and North Dakota farmers are dealing with real yield-robbing challenges. Tight, heavy soils, light, sandy soils, high pH soils, cool ground temps at planting. We have tools to address these challenges. Liquid products, easy to use, and made in the U.S. Apply in furrow or with your pre-plant spray application. Call today to tackle your yield-dragging soil challenges this growing season.
As we go from the player to the coach, Michael Sciarrato here for the head coach of the Linton-HMB Lions. And a great start to the game, Michael, for the first 60 seconds. And all of a sudden you found yourself in a boxer's match for the next, 31 minutes of the game. Just what allowed this team, though, being down by 8, always being within a striker's chance. Just what did you see from your team, even though maybe not the best offensive game, obviously, for 4 quarters, but you still found a way to get a gutty performance here in Mayville?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, every game has its own story. You never know how it's going to unfold. So, the art of the sport, it's a beautiful sport, is just making those adjustments. And sometimes it's one play, and it's a game of momentum. And, ton of credit to Hatton-Northwood. Their man-to-man defense and plug in the middle, it was just really tough sledding for us offensively. Yeah. So we knew we had to do some things defensively to neutralize their bigs and try to create defense and offense, and we barely did enough. But it was gritty and gutty for both teams. So, I mean, it was 2 really good teams trying to go to state. That's how those games go.
What does this one mean for this team? I was saying for both clubs it was a better year in terms of overall record. It was a better result getting to a state qualifier, at least from a season ago. But what does it mean this season, Michael, for the Lions to be making their way back to Jamestown for 3 more games?
I mean, these moments are very, very rare for you to have the opportunity to play in a game or a regional championship game to go to state. And then to be able, you're fortunate to play in that game, and then to win it and go is super rare. So it's so meaningful to our kids. We lost out last year in the regional tournament, and the year before we lost the regional championship game. And we have a couple seniors, and we just talk about it's their last hurrah. And you just ask everybody, just remember that you're never going to get those moments back. Maybe you don't win, maybe you don't lose, but you play worthy of winning, and we always do. We had an 8th grader come in and have some huge minutes tonight because she knows it's our senior's last hurrah. I mean, just tremendous from everybody who came in.
I'd be remiss not to ask you about Brooklyn with her performance today. 4 threes, 21 points. I know Jersey Vogel's going to get everyone's best defender shot and a lot of attention, but when you see Brooklyn hit that first 3, she rattles off 4 of them in the game, able to be the offensive catalyst before Jersey kind of got going there, the closer, so to speak, in the 4th. What did you see from Brooklyn's performance?
All Brooklyn is a warrior, and her will to win is just undeniable. You saw it in volleyball. You see it every day at practice. You see it every game that we have. She's our vocal leader, and she just refuses to lose. And that's what you see out of her. She's going to control everybody. She's going to communicate. So that's just some intrinsic thing that kid has that's super, super special. And you can't coach that. Fortunate that she has it, because we needed her to have that tonight, and she was special tonight.
Final thing for me, Mike, before I let you go. 2nd year of this particular 3-division system. It's the 2nd time we've had state qualifiers here in Mayville. What was the atmosphere like watching the A as you got ready for this one? What was the atmosphere coaching in it? How was this for basketball in the state of North Dakota?
Well, for us, it was really great because we lost in the regional championship game. But, I'd never been here before for this, so we let our girls watch the celebration of the game before, and all those little things, like, watch it. That could be us. I'm sure Hatton did the same thing. It's all those things, and it was a great atmosphere. I lost my voice. They couldn't hear the first set that we tried to run. I don't know if it would have worked anyways, so maybe that was a blessing from the basketball gods, but it was loud, it was awesome, and we're just super fortunate that we were able to pull it off tonight.
Hey, Michael, congratulations. Best of luck in Jamestown coming up on Thursday as you get ready. You'll find out who you'll play later, obviously, but best of luck moving forward.
Thanks a ton. Appreciate it.
That again, Michael Sciarrato, head coach. This interview brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. Thank you so much for tuning into our coverage here today on YourLiveEvent.com from Mayville State. The Lions are roaring to Jamestown with a 48-43 win. Coming up, we'll get to Benson County and Maple River. That's on the way next here on YourLiveEvent.com.